Tapping in, y'all. I'm mad, man, because I missed the game. I had to run around and I missed that game. I sure wish I had remembered because I'd have waited that to go do what I had to go do to get, see CC and them back in action. So I'm pissed. I got to watch the highlights or whatever. Hope it get ran back, I can catch somebody play the whole game. I want to see the whole game. You feel me? I don't want to see no highlights. I want to see the ups and downs, and indifferent and whatever. But, yeah. About to tap in here with this guy. Got to say what happened, take it from there. There we go.
To the Vendetta Podcast, we're calling a spade, folks.
Katie Clark, Kelsey Mitchell saved the day after Indiana
in business, and I think after tonight, all those dumb fucks at ESPN, I think finally they can put this Rookie of the Year race to bed. Hey, Monica McNutt. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're a dumbass. That's it. Hey, Caroline Peck. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're a dumbass. Yeah, that's it. That's all I had to say for you. Oh, how can I forget? Neil Payne. Neil Payne. The Rookie of the Year race ended months ago.
I'm sure it did.
But these bozos at ESPN, they try so hard to push an agenda that they brainwashed
That's
people
another new word.
To believe
another word.
That getting double-doubles.
Not narrative, but genders. That's also one.
Every delivery is a treat.
One pistachio pizza. When half of your rebounds are off of your own miss, equates to Rookie of the Year award. Forget actual impact.
Right.
Forget who's actually.
It's a shame how bad they missed them layups.
Who actually makes their teammates better. Forget who actually scores, facilitates. Forget all the things that make a great player great. Let's just only focus on rebounds and hustle plays. That's what people at ESPN want you to think. Unfortunately, Caitlin Clark gets double-doubles, but she makes them look fucking disgusting. 29 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds in a fever win. But it wasn't only Caitlin Clark who went off today. Kelsey Mitchell, folks, I will tell you this right now. I know some people are thinking Kelsey Mitchell might go. Until we know who might be replacing her, Kelsey, please don't go. We need somebody who will say, okay, this isn't working. This might be the Kelsey Mitchell game. As great as Caitlin Clark played, and she played great, trust me. Kelsey Mitchell should have won. If she didn't already win you guys over, this should have been the game that says, you know what? Fuck with that right there. No more pushing us around. Nate, you want to put your hands on me? Oh, cut it out, Nate. Cut it out. Shout out to you, Kelsey Mitchell. Kalia Copper, you want to act like a tough guy? Literally a tough guy? Can you control your emotions?
We don't want.
Can you act like an adult?
I don't think so.
Can you stop acting like a 14-year-old from North
We don't want her.
who's never grown up? You're in your 20s now. Act like you have some kind of common sense. Act like you have some dignity, some, I don't know, self-respect. It seems like every time I tune into a Phoenix Mercury game or a game that Kalia Copper's playing,
that bitch is classist, man.
Like a thug for some strange reason. You know this is basketball, right? You know nobody wants to watch a bunch of girls act tough for no reason, right?
Idiot.
You're lucky Kennedy Carter wasn't playing last night because she might have called your bluff. You're lucky Tammy Fagbenle wasn't playing tonight because she might have called your bluff. So Kalia Copper, cut all the tough guy shit out and actually grow the fuck up. Thank you, come again, goodbye. Christy Size.
Because motherfuckers get tired of seeing motherfuckers sell wolf tickets.
Lucky son of a bitch. You are one lucky individual tonight. When I saw that lead evaporate, I saw my eyes turn into Kalia Copper's eyes. I saw red. I literally saw red. I saw them come out in the third quarter, look like shit, and thought to myself, here we fucking go again. Here we go again with this Christie sides bullshit. Slow down the pace. Sub Caitlin Clark out at the 5-minute mark. We have a 3-minute review. We still leave Caitlin on the bench. Erica Wheeler is getting way too much run. Damaris Dance is getting way too much run. Where the fuck is Katie Lou Samuelson? Christie, you are so lucky. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell decided to bail your ass out tonight. I still might come back and say how trash you are. I still might make a separate video how abysmal that third quarter was. You just can't seem to get out of your own way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Folks, Indiana Fever come out in the first quarter. They are flying up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, running roughshod all over the Phoenix Mercury. Dropping 33 points in the first quarter against the Phoenix Mercury. And then they come back. In the second quarter, okay, a little slower. Only 21 points. And everybody that was in the venue, we all had the same thought. Christie Sides just can't help herself. Why do we have a great thing going, and then you need to sub out Caitlin Clark, you need to sub out Aaliyah Boston, you put in Dantis, you put in Wheeler, you take out Samuelson, you put in Hull, you put this person with that person with that person. Next thing we know, the offense looks like complete dog shit. I look up, 64-62, Phoenix Mercury had the lead in the third quarter. What? I'm looking at my notes here. Yeah, my little notes here. 48-20, the score was. And then it turned out 64-62 in the third quarter. I'm not blaming Caitlin Clark. I'm not blaming Kelsey Mitchell. I'm not blaming Aaliyah Boston. I'm not blaming Lexi Hull. I'm not blaming Erica Wheeler. I am blaming you. Because it just seems to always be the same story. How come I just can't see an offense run fluently? Why? Why does it always need to be a quarter of you looking like an assistant coach? Why does there always need to be a stretch that... Wait, okay, we had an 18-point lead. Okay, 16, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9 point. Okay, now that it's single digits, now I'll call it... Why do we need to wait for it to get to single digits before we stop the bleeding, Christy?
No, for real.
Can you please tell me...
That happened. I didn't see the game. I'm going to pause that because if that happened, that's you don't let the fucking point get you over. If you got a lead like that, you don't let fucking them take that much off the lead before you call a timeout. Like I said, I missed the game, so I don't know, what happened, but that's what happened. That's absolutely terrible. That's terrible coaching. And I was about to say before he said that, to say, well, thinking on Christie side defense saying, don't she got to sub, motherfuckers in? Don't she try to get up some rest? Because, we just going to run CC till the wheels fall off? She ain't supposed to get no break. I want her on the floor, too, all the time. I'll be real, but don't she got to sit down for a minute or two? I don't know. I guess never too long where shit can get out of hand. You need a breather. You young, you got them young legs. And right now, we ain't got no other, you the best, you the very best that we got to saying, we need you on that floor most of the time. So you come in and out for a couple minutes, I get it. But yeah, we want to get you back in the floor. So I got to agree and say, yeah, can't leave you off that motherfucker too long. Little breather, boop pop, okay, back in. Get her back on that fucking floor, let her control the shit. So, okay.
Let me know. Fill me in. Give me an idea. Why? But this wasn't supposed to be a video about Chrissy's eyes, right? We're talking about Caitlin Clark, 29 points, 10 assists. That's what an effective double-double looks like in a win. Again, Kelsey Mitchell, we already talked about it. 28 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. This was an exciting game, folks. Seriously. The one qualm I really had are these 3 people right here. Eric Bruton, Tiara Cruz, and Paul Tuomi. One of them is a milk dud. One of them has a Rosie O'Donnell haircut. And the other one, I don't even know what the fuck the other one is. These 3 individuals literally called a lopsided game, one-sided game, and still the Indiana Fever prevailed in the end. Still, the Indiana Fever came out victorious in the end, despite Eric Bruton, Tiara Cruz, and Paul Tuomi. Despite these 3 incompetent, inept, unable referees, despite all that, this team still managed to pull out the 98-89 victory. And I don't want to see anything in the comments, but they're tired. They're Olympians, and they're coming off a back-to-back. Dude, they're playing 35 games so far, if we account the Olympics. They literally just had an entire off-season. Stop it. If you guys get tired after playing 33 straight games, find a different profession. Find a different sport. Find something else to do. Don't use tired as an excuse. Okay? You weren't tired yesterday.
Right.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. I'd rather you say you guys are just old instead of saying, oh, we were tired. We're coming off back-to-back. We're Olympians. Cut it out. You guys just had fucking 6 months off. You played 25 measly 10-minute WNBA games, 10-minute quarters. You played an all-star game where you got wrecked. You played the Olympics where where nobody watched, but you played there, right? You guys won gold. What are we, 28 games in? 31 games in? Seriously, and you're tired?
And
I don't want to hear that.
And if you're really tired,
I don't want to hear that.
I say, if you're really tired, that just go to show more and more how motherfuckers can sit up here and back up. They like y'all ain't even worth no money that y'all acting like them. What, you tired already? You already tired, bitch? You ain't worth no fucking real money. Worth no fucking money. Fuck out of here. Talking that weird ass shit like y'all be worth all this money. Please, man. I don't even got the aptitude to keep the thing going, man. Shut up, man.
Besides is abysmal, I do think some type of statement was made. The team looked better, passed a lot more. The defense rotation was a lot cleaner in the first half, especially in the first half, right? It got a little bit lax in the third quarter. But to be honest with you, I don't know how much I should blame the defense or how much I should blame these 3 idiots. I still don't know. I still will blame Chrissy Sides, of course, right? Why not? But the referees definitely didn't help the situation at all. They looked better. The ball was moving better. The defensive rotations, like I said, in the first half was better. But most importantly, they stopped taking shit. They just stopped taking shit. Lexi Holt was playing defense. Like, you know what, Kalia Copper? I understand. I understand you are mentally still a child.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that mentally you still want to react in an irrational way because you can't control your emotions. But you know what? I'm still going to play hard, aggressive defense on you. And if you want to act like a fucking fool, go ahead. But I'm still going to play defense. So shout out to you, Lexi Hull. And shout out to you for making your wide open threes. I was sitting like this. I was like this. I was like this. Shout out to you for making your threes and playing defense and not being scared because Kalia Copper is literally a nutcase. Shout out to you. Kelsey Mitchell, did I think you maybe overreacted a little bit to Nate Cloud putting his hands all over you? Yeah, maybe overreacted a little bit. But sometimes you gotta say, hey, I'm not who you think I am. Right?
You sure do.
I'm not who you think.
I just had to tell.
Guide me all around, Nate.
Pause. You sure do. I just had a situation last night where I had to ended up having to show two different people that motherfuckers. I was gonna make a take on it. I still might. I think about it. But yeah, I had to put them in their place. And to saying, I used to be a motherfucker, I felt like I was a tyrant to the way I would put motherfuckers in their place when they come about. And I've refrained from that these days. So I'm really like not on it like that, so I'll be chilling. But when they come to me, I usually feel he sent them to me. Because he know I'm going to give them a thrash and they won't forget. And I believe when they come to me now, I believe the man upstairs says it to me. So that's just my crazy thinking. And I give it to them like basically they be needing to get it got. So I took care of them. I'll let y'all, if I think about, man, if y'all let me know in the comments. That's a good one. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want to know why I had to rip motherfuckers new assholes, the other day. Y'all say y'all want to hear about it. I'm going to tell y'all about it because I do. It's a good question that I want to ask the world and know if everybody going through these kind of situations in this predicament. So we'll talk about it. See what's up. Let's finish.
All right, I know you want to touch my body, but stop. Get your hands off me. Nate Cloud stepped up. Kelsey Mitchell stepped up. Nate Cloud said something. Kelsey Mitchell said, I'm done talking. I think she purposely missed giving a little push. I think that was on purpose. She's not an idiot like Kalia. She'll push it, but she won't. Oh, maybe I should take this ball and throw it at her head. Something Kalia Copper would do. I saw Alyssa Smith bodying it up on defense against Diana Taurasi. I saw that, Alyssa. I saw Dantas give Taurasi a couple of big bodied screens. Dantas, you're a clone. I'm good on you, but I did see a couple of screens. So shout out to you. Aaliyah Boston loves that Brittany Griner matchup. She loves that Brittany Griner matchup. Hey, Bob, Britt, whatever the fuck your name is. You think you could punk me? You thought you could just come into Indiana. All right, guys, second half, we got to get physical. We got to get up in them. You thought that was going to work. And it did for a second until Kelsey Mitchell said, folks, fuck all that. Not only am I going to step up to Nate, but once I come back in the game, I'm going the fuck off. And shout out to you, Kelsey Mitchell. That second half, that was all you. That was all you. But it wouldn't be a Caitlin Clark game if it wasn't over 17,000 in the building, right? It wouldn't be a Caitlin Clark game if she didn't become games with 25 points, 10 assists by a rookie. Caitlin Clark, 2. Rest of the WNBA history, 1. Yikes. Caitlin Clark in her last 2 games, 53 points, 29 assists. First player in WNBA history to record 50 points and 25 assists over any 2-game span.
Congressman Susan Lee is working with Republicans to cut red tape, build more roads, and lower costs.
I created Monty's for every woman who came before me and my family as a way to honor them and follow their life.
Caitlin Clark has her 9th game this season with 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, second most in a single season ever in WNBA history. Caitlin Clark is the first rookie in WNBA history to record 450 points and 200 plus assists.
You know she's the rookie of the year.
WNBA, those are records that hold weight. Not getting an offensive rebound record when you're rebounding your own misses. Those are records that crown this woman now. Put the crown on her now. Rookie of the year. And if she plays like this the rest of the fucking way, you're damn right. I'm going to come here and I'm going to say that's the fucking MVP. I don't give a fuck about what they're doing over there in Las Vegas. I hear they're firing people because they get pregnant. That's all. That's what I heard. That's what I heard, folks. I heard that they are firing people that they get pregnant. That's it. If Caitlyn plays like she did tonight, the rest of the way, consistent 20 and 10 games, the Fever earn themselves a top 5 seed. Yeah. 3 letters. 3 letters. Now it's interesting because Stat Mambo brought something to my attention. The most games in a season with 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, period. Period in a season. Brianna Stewart with 12. That was last year. She was the MVP. Alyssa Thomas with 9. That was last year. She was the runner-up. And Caitlin Clark this year has 9. So my question is, what more does she need to do? Shout out to dumbass Monica McNutt. Shout out to the idiot Carolyn Peck. Shout out to all the foolish writers at ESPN who insist that this is a Rookie of the Year race. You guys are all retards. No disrespect. I mean that in that way. Don't cancel me, please. The conversation's over with, folks. The conversation is dead. It's the Vendetta podcast. We're calling a spade a spade. Caitlin Clark comes in huge. 29 points, 10 assists, clear Rookie of the Year. She's got her eyes on the MVP. It's the Vendetta podcast. We're calling a spade a spade. Let me...
There y'all have it. You know, she putting that work in. I'm mad I missed that game. I'm going to find the highlights and watch them because I got to see something. Hopefully I can find it where and just run the damn game and not have no highlights, just run the game. So we're going to see. But yeah. Basically, I gave, I guess, my point of views on what I felt important to say right now. So y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all stay ready. I'm going to tap back. Wow.